All right, what's up, everyone? I'm going to do this video, and I'm not going to forget some stuff. Every single time I do the video, when I go to edit, I kind of just noticed that, yeah, if I wanted to talk about something. So this time, look, I'm not even going to edit the video. I'm not going to forget something. Today's an ugly day, and I got time to do video. I was looking at some articles on the internet about some people talking about being laid off, some TikTokers, and just laid off. And of course, for those that been reading the news or whatever, they noticed that a lot of these big companies have been doing massive layoffs. I'm just over here, and I've been hearing about these companies, just little small places over here closing down here and there. So the economy's not doing very well. I am lucky to still be here, and I've been feeling the whole thing. But what's going on now, I kind of predicted when everything was going on before. Remember when the world shut down and we were trying to reopen, and it was very difficult to get people to, just go back to work. And it was just very difficult. The only way that many people would go back to work is if they got extreme. Basically, there was a lot of money being thrown out, like not thrown out, given away. They're not giving away, whatever you want to call it. There was basically a lot given for the exchange of work. And some stuff was fair, and some stuff was, people were just overplaying their hand. And I get it. When you are in demand, the supply and demand, and at that time, the people were in demand. There was just not enough people that wanted to work. Or were able to work, whatever you want to say. I'm not going to get into that, whatever. That's a whole different topic. People say whatever. But there was not a lot of people that were working or was able to work, whatever you want to say. I'm trying to be freaking as not getting to any political views whatsoever. So it took a while for people to get people. And they offered people the world, and a lot of people took advantage of it. A lot of people would, take signing bonus here, work for a week, then go to another place and take another signing bonus over there. A lot of that time, a lot of employers were not really looking at resumes. They were just like, if you showed up and you kind of had, I remember people were talking about, if you have a shoulder in your head, a head in your shoulders, you were hired. It was like really not a lot of background checks going on. Now people are extremely difficult. Or having a difficult time trying to find jobs. I know when I put out job applications before, when we were trying to open, I was lucky if I got 2 or maybe 3 in a week people had applied. If I got 7, that was crazy. That was a lot of people. But out of those 7, maybe I'll be lucky if one of them showed up for the interview. Now, I'm getting like 50 people. It's like mind-boggling, 50 people a week. So yeah, it's the difference. So now it's the opposite. The tables have turned, and I feel sorry for the people that always did the right thing, because a lot of it is just people are being punished for the people that overplayed their hand. That's the way I look at it. And I know this is a bunch of other thoughts that I had in my head, but I predicted this. This is exactly what happened. The economy was never going to be great forever. At that time, the economy was good. People were able to splurge extra money to get people in. Again, you're really only hurting the smaller businesses, the Amazons and the Walmarts. They loved this. They loved this havoc that was going on. They made, people talk about all these companies that made record highs. Yeah, it was those companies. Like, people want to talk about these other companies. Oh, why the economy? Yeah, those companies did the record high numbers. Like, those big companies, yes, they did numbers. Even though they had to pay more and pay this, everybody was using those companies, really. All the other companies were made to close down, except, of course, Walmart, because they were able to stay open. And a lot of the smaller companies were really difficult for them to operate. So now we're in the opposite over here now, and people are looking for jobs. And now the bar has been set so much higher, like people don't want to take a job paying a certain amount of money, because they want to get paid what people were being offered back then when you couldn't get nobody. But a lot of these companies, they like, yeah, we can't pay that now. We're like, the economy sucks. We're not making as much money. It's a full circle. Exactly what happened. And a lot of it is because of what happened before. All these prices went up because, again, I don't want to get too deep into it, but if you raise the price in something and you're still paying something like the price, you know, if you're still paying low for something, everything's got to balance on people's books. You know, you can't just be like paying all these costs and then selling your stuff and not making a profit. So yeah, the price is going to go up. Then you multiply that by every single company doing it, and then every company buying it off of that company. So they also got to raise their prices, and they already raised their prices probably because they raised the wage a certain amount. All this stuff, you knew it was going to happen. It's inflation, whatever you want to call it. It's still, whatever it is, it's not good. Because of course, you know, inflation, recession, all these terms are not, I don't know the definition anymore. I really don't, but it has changed. It has changed in the last, that's funny too, but that's a whole different situation. So again, this is not politics at all. I'm just my observations. I'm just wanted to know what you guys feel about the whole thing. I know this is a very touchy-feely for some people. I'm just saying my observation. Yeah, I knew a bunch of layoffs was going to happen. I knew it because once it goes to one extreme, it goes to another extreme. That's what it comes down to. We overplayed our hand on one side. The same way when companies overplay their hands, they usually have bad effects on the future when they overplay their hand. But yeah, we are going through it. And I don't even know if this is the worst right now. That's what I'm worried about. Because again, sadly, the way we are set up, these big companies suffer, I suffer. So right now, I don't know. It's every time you think it's gotten worse, it gets another level of worse. So we'll see. Leave your comments below if you made it this far. Again, there's a lot of stuff to talk about this. I'm just trying to talk about one little thing in this video. But every time I made this video, I had a bunch of other stuff that I popped up. So I know the video, I'm missing a lot of stuff. Guys, I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. But this video could go on forever. So, okay, leave your comments below. Peace later.